everybody, welcome back to another video with ElectraSoul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual bitch putting everybody on. What I intend to do is to teach people that God and Jesus and the universe coexist as one. Now today in this video, guys, I'm going to be teaching you about something that y'all should be doing within using the law of assumption. If you are manifesting and you have negative emotions, which is completely normal because we are human at the end of the day, I'm going to tell y'all today that there is definitely a healthy way for you to process these emotions without going crazy, without feeling like you're losing your mind, or without penting up all these negative emotions inside of you to not deal with. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much you're manifesting or whatever it is, if you are new to this, it is going to feel a little bit taboo to be, feeling your manifestations, to truly feel like you're in that positive mindset. And so with that being said, at the beginning it might feel a little bit more difficult, but as time goes on, you ease your way up and it feels so much easier to get what you want, to remain positive, to step into the positive atmosphere in your life. All of these things are meant for you. And so with that being said, I'm going to be teaching y'all today how to properly deal with your negative emotions so that you don't fucking go crazy, because no. So let's get started right now because we're hopping right in, bitch. Anyway, so the first thing that I'm going to be telling y'all is that, okay, so something that I've learned for myself within the law of assumption, because I was one of those people that really had trouble dealing with my negative thoughts and things like that, because I was trying so hard to remain positive at one point that I would be kind of in denial about anything negative that I was feeling. And what I mean by this is that I would usually feel all of these super negative emotions inside of me. My mind would start to race, and then I would kind of like lose the meaning of all the things that I was doing as far as affirming and getting what I want, you know what I mean? So I felt like I was going down a pit. I was just like, bro, how can I stay so positive if I feel and think all of these negative things inside of me, And that is completely normal. At the end of the day, you are human, okay? So do not be mean to yourself, do not hate on yourself because you had a bad day, because you find yourself thinking about negative things again, feeling negative emotions. We are human, all right? Like literally, okay? It is so normal to feel negative things no matter how good you are at manifesting. Yes, even us law of assumptioners feel sad sometimes, it is what it is. The only difference though is that we do not let it affect us to the extent that somebody else would let it affect them. So with that being said, one of the things that I would do for myself is whenever I would catch myself feeling really upset about whatever it is that I was feeling upset about, maybe I felt triggered by the 3D, maybe I felt like my manifestations weren't coming in fast enough, I would just start to feel a little insecure and my mind would just go crazy, y'all don't even know the amount of things that my mind would start saying to me. And you would think that I was crazy because it was like my mind was purposely coming up with negative shit to bring me down, and I really do think that was what was happening. But regardless, at the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, I used to feed into it. I used to always listen to them. I'd be like, damn, you're right, why am I doing all this for? Maybe I just shouldn't be manifesting. Maybe it's not as easy as I thought. Maybe my life is meant to be negative. Absolutely not, bitch. If you are looking inside of your mind, visualizing inside of your mind a life that is meant to be full of roses and sweet cherry pie or whatever the case is, that is exactly what your life is meant to be of, okay? Your life is meant to be positive. You are meant to be thriving, striving, 30 and flirty, bitch. Like, you gotta be on top of your game, okay? So whenever this would happen, yeah, I would react to the 3D. My mistake, whatever. But then I would just come back to realize, what the fuck am I doing? Like, why am I letting these things affect me so much? Because at the end of the day, yeah, your negative emotions, maybe they stem from somewhere real. Like maybe you have some trauma and you just feel like you can't get all the good things that you want, whatever. But remember where these fears and all the negative emotions are stemming from. They're stemming from your ego, okay? Your ego is not meant to help you in life. Your ego is meant to help trap you up in a little box, keeping you from getting what you want, because your ego is so damn afraid of getting outside of its comfort zone that it's like, nah, let's just stay here and sit where everything is really comfortable. Okay, no, we're not gonna do that here. What I would do whenever this would happen is I would have to sit with myself and just think, why am I feeling this way? Why do I feel so triggered right now? Why did I end up spiraling? Okay, yes, I would recognize the fact that I spiraled because I felt like that was what was healthy in that moment. I was like, I need to see why I'm feeling this way, because if I don't figure it out, it's just gonna keep happening. I would get to the bottom of it. I would figure out the reason, the core reason. So let's say that day, maybe my mind told me, you're not gonna get everything that you want because you don't deserve it. So I would sit down and I'd say, why do you feel like you don't deserve the good things in life? Then I would think back to all the reasons as to why I would have felt like I don't deserve to have the good things in life. Maybe when I was little, we didn't have enough money. Maybe people told me that I didn't deserve the best. Maybe I was shown that I didn't deserve the best over time because I kept getting crappy situations handed to me. Whatever it was, I figured it out and I was like, okay, now that I know why I'm thinking this way, how am I going to stop it? How was I going to stop that? The only way was to retrain my mindset into believing that it was possible to have these good things, because it completely is possible. Like, it is meant for me because I said so. And so with that being said, what I would do is I would just really look inside of myself and I'd be like, listen girl, I know you've been through some shit. I know life may have not treated you so well. And although yes, you can totally affirm that you do not have traumas and that nothing bad ever happened to you, I personally did not do that because I felt like all of the things that I've been through in my life has given me a certain amount of wisdom that I am using to literally help y'all out. So I really don't mind the fact that I've been through some shit. Well then anyway, I continued on. I said, life may have not treated you so well all the time, but that doesn't mean that you do not deserve good things. Understand that you felt this way because of things that happen around you. Life is not meant to be bad. Life is meant to be good because you said so. And so be happy, be proud, be strong within the fact that you're getting everything that you want plus more because you said so. Stop feeding yourself the old narrative. That shit does not exist anymore. You are now living within your new reality where you get everything that you want, everything is sweet, and you're going to see how it lasts if you keep affirming and you wait for your 4D to push in what it is that you want into your 3D. You will be so pleasantly surprised to see how beautiful things will turn out for you. And bitch, that put me right back into perspective because honestly, that was the healthiest way that I could have dealt with my emotions. I sat down with myself, I got to the root cause as to why I was thinking so negatively. I worked through that root cause and I figured out that yes, I do deserve good things no matter what I was taught within my lifetime before. It doesn't matter what I've been through. It does not matter because anything that happened to me before is not meant to be happening to me right now. And so with that being said, it never will happen again. So that was one way that I started dealing with my emotions, and I know that this way can help you too because you're really just rationalizing with yourself. Do not be logical and be like, oh, because I've been through some shit, my life has to be this way forever, or whatever the case is. Like, it's not true. Your life does not have to be shitty because you've been through some shit within your life, you feel me? And so I really sat with it. I talked myself through it, emotionally speaking. I got my mindset into the correct state of mind so that I just knew that this is exactly what's meant to happen for me, the beautiful things, and that the negative things is a product of the past, some place that I'm not supposed to be living in because I'm not. You know, something I really want to tell y'all too here is that feeling emotions does not shift anything within your reality, okay? You are not a robot, all right? If something bad happens or whatever it is that you're just like, I don't like that this is happening to me, you can cry. You're allowed to feel emotions. You're allowed to be angry. You're allowed to be sad. Okay, so if something negative happens to you or something that you don't like is happening within your 3D, you are allowed to cry. You're allowed to be sad. You're allowed to be mad. You're allowed to feel normal human emotions because you are human, all right? You do not have to act and pretend like everything is okay if you just feel like it's not within that moment. So let's say, for example, that you're manifesting that one of your parents buy you a free iPhone. You keep affirming, my dad bought me an iPhone, my mom bought me an iPhone. Whatever it is, you're staying strong within the fact that you are definitely getting that iPhone, okay? So then as time goes on, you decide to ask your dad just to see if he's willing to get you the iPhone now. And no, you're not testing the 3D because you're not ever supposed to be testing the 3D. What you're doing here is you're just asking because you're truly confident that your parents are gonna buy you the iPhone. So you say, hey dad, do you want to get me a phone please? Like, I need a new phone, whatever it is. And he's like, hell no. Are you fucking crazy? Get it yourself. Save up, whatever. You feel defeated. You still stay strong within your affirmations though. You do not let this phase you on the inside, okay? So you're still affirming. You're not letting what he said affect you. You're like, I'm still getting that iPhone. I got my iPhone. I have my iPhone. But on the outside, you feel a little bit upset because it just really hurt your feelings the way that he told you no. So you start to cry. You're crying. That's completely okay. You are allowed to cry. You just can't really be letting your emotions run amok.
Not let your imagination run amok.
So you just can't be going crazy talking about, oh, I'm not getting my iPhone now. Oh my God, I lost here. I didn't get what I want. No, you're still getting what you want. You got to keep affirming though. Allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to feel whatever it is. But understand that that moment is going to pass. And then what you have to do after that is just to move on. Do not sit around thinking all day about the way that your dad told you no. Or about the way that he spoke to you. Like, stop thinking about all that stuff. Within doing this, you're simply just moving on from the situation. You know, whenever we get ourselves caught up in these little sessions of crying about, oh, yesterday my dad told me no and it still hurts. It doesn't hurt anymore, bitch, because you're getting what you want. Yes, you are completely entitled to feeling your emotions. Yes, it is so normal to feel emotions too. But it is just important to really get yourself into that strong state of mind where you're just like, yes, I feel my feelings, but I am not going to let them phase me to the point where I feel like I can't get what I want. Because guys, it is completely possible to move on from something emotional within the day or so. Like, yes, I know it sounds crazy to some of y'all because some of of y'all are so used to being upset over something for a month, but there's no reason to be. You gotta learn how to properly deal with your emotions by talking to yourself, realizing, okay girl, why are you so upset? Figure it out. Do not let it mess with your affirmations. If it does end up messing with your affirmations and you feel like that you're backtracking or whatever it is, go ahead and revise. I was always super confident in my dad getting me an iPhone. In fact, he agreed to getting me an iPhone today. He told me yes when I asked him. I'm so happy. Act like whatever it is that he told you before literally didn't happen. He never told you no. He told you yes because he fucking loves you and he wants to get you an iPhone. Like, why wouldn't he? Like, there's just no reason to be sitting around all day being so freaking upset over the things that happen to you. Guys, get a grip on your life. Deal with your emotions to the point where you feel like you can get over it, and then just move on and keep affirming. Like, don't sit around thinking about it all freaking day. I'm telling y'all, like, please do not do that. If you need help not thinking about something negative whenever it pops up in your mind, you just gotta remind yourself that that shit isn't real. Like, dead ass, I do not even associate anything negative within my life anymore. If I see something negative happening, I'm like, bitch, this is not meant to be, because this is not what my life is supposed to be of. It puts me right back on track, y'all. Like, this is something that works magic. I'm telling y'all that if you see something negative or something that you do not want within your reality, it does not exist, nor does it belong within your reality. Because in your reality, everything is good, everything is perfect, everything works out exactly the way that you want it to because you said so, and that's it. Stop sitting around being so freaking sad all day about something that happened to you 2 years ago. Yes, I know it's normal. Yes, you can feel your emotions. Yes, it's okay, but do not let it phase you to the point where you're messing up or whatever it is with your affirmations because you're just like, I can't get the good things in life. Yes, the fuck you can. Stop telling yourself that you can't. Allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to feel angry. You know, whatever it is okay, but do not dwell on it. Talk yourself through. Be your own little therapist. Like, you do not have to go to therapy, bitch. You are the therapist that you need. I'm telling you, y'all can do this because you have the power inside of you. You are the governor of your own life, man. Like, stop playing games with yourself. I used to be the most emotional person that I've ever known, like, truly speaking. I used to cry about everything. I used to feel sad over everything. Everything would affect me in a negative way because I was that empath or whatever, and I still am an empath obviously, but I use it to a different extent. Like, I don't sit around and focus on the negative things in life, and it's not even about just focusing on the negative things. I don't let them affect me the way that it once used to, because if I do that, then I'm going to be unhappy forever. Because duh, if you focus on the negativity, that's exactly what you're gonna manifest, and that's exactly what I didn't want. So I focused on the positivity. I talk through to myself whenever I feel super sad or whenever I feel low, and then I just put myself right back on track by telling myself that, girl, it's okay to feel, but do not let it take you all the way downtown, because you got to do this for yourself. If you want what you want, you got to stay strong. You got to stay positive. You got to see the world as your oyster, bitch. This is your life. This is your place. This is your planet, okay? This is your life, your reality, whatever it is. This is your life. And with that being said, y'all, that is basically it for my video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I intended this video helped you to the best of its ability, and I know that it did, because y'all need to stop playing with yourselves. I know that some of y'all really sad. I understand the trauma does hurt. I know. I've been there 1,000 times before. But you gotta realize that none of that shit matters. Fuck what you've been through. Fuck the sadness. You are the strongest bitch that you ever know. You are entitled to all the beautiful things in life. If you want to get what you want, you're gonna get it because you said so, and that's it. Nothing, nobody, whatever it is can stop you from getting that because you said so. Deal with your emotions in a positive way. Love yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Do not be hard on yourself for feeling either, okay guys? Just because you're affirming doesn't mean that you have to be like, what the fuck is up with you? Why are you being so negative? Whatever. Okay, no, like, remember, we're gonna pretend like the negativity doesn't exist, but we're still gonna deal with our emotions, because at the end of the day, if we're working our way up to manifesting what it is that we want, we have to train ourselves into believing that we can do that and that we can stay positive. And so with that being said, work your way up, babe. You can do it. If I did it, then you can do it times 10. Like, I'm telling y'all, maybe I wasn't that negative on the outside, but on the inside, my mind used to go crazy, and that used to hold me back in so many ways because I was keeping myself in a box. I'm out the box. I'm done with that shit. I moved on. I figured out my problems. I made myself work on it. I made myself do better, and guess what, guys? I am doing better, and so will y'all. So are y'all. Y'all are doing this shit because y'all fucking said so, and that's it. All right, y'all? Please keep affirming. Please do not let the 3D affect you. If you feel negative emotions, deal with them properly, deal with them healthily, but do not let them affect you to the point where you feel like you can't get what you want, because you absolutely can, and you always will. Point blank. Alright, y'all, I will see y'all this Wednesday for another video. Thank y'all so much again for watching. God bless y'all. Please take care, everybody, and deal with your emotions without letting them take a hold of you, because you are stronger. You are bigger than your emotions, bitch. You can do this. Oof. Bye. Yeah, we feel sad sometimes. Yeah, we might feel gloomy sometimes. That's completely okay. You're entitled to feeling your emotions, but what you're not entitled to doing is letting them ruin everything for you, because there's no such thing as that, all right? We get everything that we want. We remain positive because we said so, and all the negativity can definitely be flushed down the toilet because we said so. We are strong, we are entitled, and we're getting everything that we want because we said so.